What's going on, everybody? Mortem here, this time bringing you the terrifying truth of video game reviews. I figured we'd celebrate both Halloween and the channel's anniversary, 7 years on YouTube by the way, by exposing the dark, seedy underbelly of the world of video game reviews. Now I know what you're thinking. Game reviews must be a nice cushy dream job where you sit around playing video games all day and then getting to talk about them. But no, the reality is much scarier than that, much darker, if you will. And I'm gonna prove that over the next few minutes with a few anecdotes about what I have to go through every day. For starters, I hope none of you have to experience your blood running cold the second you realize a game has multiplayer achievements. Oh sure, some people enjoy multiplayer, but do you think me, someone who reviews games for a living from the comfort of their own house, could think of anything more singularly terrifying than the idea of talking to other people, having to interact socially with other gamers, having to experience everything a game has to offer with others? Absolutely disgusting. Anytime I move to review a new title and I look at the achievement list, I practically shake with fear as I search for anything that might be related to online multiplayer. But even that pales in comparison to the bone-chilling aches and pains of a sore back. Yeah, that's right. I often have to sit for long periods of time while I play and review these games, and you know what? Sometimes that makes your back a little sore. Which makes sense given I'm putting in all this back-breaking labor of playing through these games so you can know how they are. Because what's the alternative? Get up, take an ibuprofen, maybe stretch regularly, get up and walk every once in a while? Like I've got time for that between reviewing all of these games. Trust me when I tell you, I hope you never experience the dread of waking up in the morning knowing you're going to be sitting around all day playing video games in what is inevitably going to become a sheer nightmare of stabbing pain in your lower back, knowing full well you could do plenty of things to prevent it entirely. But let's assume none of that really sells it for you. Maybe you're listening to this thinking, you know, that video game review job doesn't sound so bad actually. Well then let me hit you with one more. A terror more cerebral in nature. The psychological horror of watching your childhood pastimes become slowly turned into a content mill fueled purely by your need to survive and by goods and services for currency. Watching the relaxing pastime of your youth become nothing more than a means to an end, a job, a mindless cycle of content creation, having to feel your soul ripped to shreds as you search for ways to stay relevant, all the while looking in the mirror seeing only a lifeless husk before you who's long since forgotten the carefree Saturday nights spent playing Diablo 2 just for the love of the game. So sure, reviewing games for a living might sound like a dream job, but the next time you think of me playing video games in the comfort of my own home, doing what I love for a living, maybe you'll think twice about the dark truth behind what goes into game reviews. A sore back and minor easily solved problems. The stuff of nightmares. But with that, I wish you a happy Halloween. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to further fuel the metrics that are become content creation. But regardless, thank you, may you wander in wisdom, and have an amazing day.